List of interior design features required for well-certified project. Design development stage.
Noise reduction coefficient of ceiling, NRC, noise reduction coefficient, the effectiveness of an absorptive material or surface as compared to a theoretically perfect absorber. A sound absorber is designed to deaden sound within a room, to eliminate the reverberation of sound and to reduce the buildup of sound within an enclosed space to provide acoustical comfort. The higher the number, the better the absorption. It has a relatively little effect on the transmission of sound into an adjoining area. Visible transmittance of glazings. Natural lighting helps people to be more comfortable, productive, happier, healthier and calmer. Natural light has also proven to regulate some disorders including SAD, seasonal affective disorder. Brightness design. Maintaining luminance balance in spaces takes into consideration selection of moisture-tolerant materials. Consider moisture-tolerant materials and moisture-sensitive materials for protection while selection. Noise isolation class of walls. NIC, noise isolation class, is a single number expressing the actual degree of sound control between two adjoining areas measured at various frequency levels, pitches, on-site in a building and is commonly referred to as a field test. The higher the number, the better the control, leading to improvement in acoustic comfort. Light reflectance values. Following light reflectance values, LRV, standards are met for circadian cycle regulation. Visible light transmittance of wavelengths. The visible spectrum is the only part of the electromagnetic spectrum that can be seen by the human eye, giving it comfort and mood alertness health. It includes electromagnetic radiation whose wavelength is between about 400 nanometers and 700 nanometers. Visible light from the sun appears white, but it's actually made up of multiple wavelengths, colors, of light. Follow the standard for uniform color transmittance requirements. Standards of sound masking for open workspaces. Noise reduction coefficient of walls, NRC, noise reduction coefficient, the effectiveness of an absorptive material or surface as compared to a theoretically perfect absorber. A sound absorber is designed to deaden sound within a room, to eliminate the reverberation of sound and to reduce the buildup of sound within an enclosed space. The higher the number, the better the absorption, hence improvement in acoustic comfort. It has a relatively little effect on the transmission of sound into an adjoining area. For the walls, meet the following standards. VOC, in bonding materials. There is a potential health hazard from auxiliary components, such as organic solvents, that are present in adhesives and sealants, causing childhood asthma, leukemia, pharynx and nose irritation. Sound barrier standards of doors. Architects and designers can effectively integrate acoustic doors into a variety of spaces to improve acoustic comfort. There are many options for door types, seals, materials and openings. In considering the inclusion of an acoustic door style in environments such as corporate offices or healthcare facilities, there are several benefits. Soundproofing. Private spaces such as meeting rooms, patient exam rooms, and individual offices require sound control to prevent sound and confidential conversations from leaking out of the space. Privacy. Installing acoustic elements ensures that private and confidential interactions are confined to space. Customization. Acoustic glass to maintain openness, wood to integrate with office design. Sliding doors are problematic when it comes to soundproofing, but perimeter seals address the gaps that occur. Acoustic jam gasket is a solution that further enhances privacy and reduces noise bleed when doors are closed. Follow these standards for the acoustic doors. VOC in flooring materials. To avoid inhaling of VOC from flooring in buildings that causes childhood asthma, leukemia, pharynx and nose irritation. Limits of reverberation time. The following are standard reverberation time, RT60, that helps in reducing stress and speech intelligibility. VOC, in furnitures inside the healthy buildings. The VOC, emissions from furniture and furnishings that causes childhood asthma, leukemia, pharynx, and nose irritation. Cold storage capacity. Follow the requirements to meet if space provides cold storage for encouraging the individuals to bring healthier food. VOC in surface renderings. Paint and coatings can release VOCs into the air for years following the initial painting. Harmful VOCs typically are not acutely toxic but have compounding long-term health effects such as childhood asthma, leukemia, pharynx and nose irritation. Follow these standards for interior paints and coatings in buildings. Sound barrier technique for doors. Acoustic wall construction methodology requires use of cavity partitions. Increase airspace width of walls, increasing the stud spacing. Usage of studs in a staggered manner. Use of inexpensive resilient layers like glass or fiberboard, using different thickness and materials for panels. Isolation blankets placed in the airspace arrangement provided between the panels helps in improving acoustic comfort. For reducing air gaps and limiting sound transmission, follow these standards. VOC, in thermal insulation materials. For thermal and acoustic insulation inside the waterproofing membrane causing childhood asthma, leukemia, pharynx, and nose irritations, follow the standards. Limits of sound masking for open workspaces. Sound levels fall within the following range, when measured to mitigate oral distractions and interruptions. VOC, standards. To avoid eye, nose, and throat irritation, headaches, loss of coordination, allergies, asthma, respiratory irritation, nausea, and damage to the liver, kidney, and central nervous system. Follow these standards in buildings for volatile substances. Prevention of odor. Following odor separation methods helps in mitigating irritation in eye, nose and throat. Adjustable desk. Following are featured to mitigate back discomfort, fatigue, the risk of overweight, obesity, and cancer. CRI, limits to enhance color portray. To accurately portray colors in the space and enhance occupant comfort, all electric lights, except decorative fixtures, emergency lights, and other special purpose lighting, meet the following conditions. Dining area support. A focused eating leads to a reduction in eating, so the eating spaces should contain the following. Entry walkway system. Particulates from occupant shoes can be captured by following the standards for entryway walk-off systems to minimize harmful substance from entering the building. Material transparency. Follow the standards for interior finishes, finish materials, furnishings and built-in furniture to minimize the potential hazard to human health. Mental and physical health books availability. Provide a digital physical library of resources is provided that focuses on mental and physical health and gives health literacy. Desk height standards. Unflexible desk height can cause visual or physical discomfort and strain in bodies. Combination of the following must meet. Mitigate pest. Ants love leftovers, so store food in airtight containers like Tupperware or jars with rubber seals on the lids. Keep a tight lid on your trash can at all times and move the trash to an outside dumpster as soon as possible. Clean your countertops, tables, and floors on a regular basis to prevent crumbs or food buildup. Use pest control products like zappers, sprays, sticky paper, and more to prevent problems such as allergies, asthma and cockroach allergens. Follow the standards as below. Mitigate sedentary workstations. Inactive workstation leads to increase in cancer, overweight, obesity, fatigue and black discomfort. Following is available to use. Prohibition of combustion-based appliances. It causes hypoxia and nausea. The following are forbidden in regularly occupied spaces. Seat adjustment standard. Following the standards to avoid visual or physical discomfort and strain in body. Short naps support. Following furniture options are provided for the regular building occupants for job satisfaction and group cohesiveness. Signage for idling vehicle engine. to mitigate hypoxia and trigger nausea, provide signage visible from pickup, drop-off and parking areas,